So I was recently on a live call with a private client, someone who's inside my inner circle, and we did a live for their audience as a bit of a teaser or a trailer to an upcoming summit that he's hosting that I'm speaking on. I'm going to be talking about building your personal brand from the ground up. It's a training that I've delivered before called The Legend of You, Building the Legend of You. And so we did this live as a bit of a prequel to that, and some really good questions and some really good discussion came out of it that I wanted to share with you. In particular, in this one, I want to share a really, really brief clip, only goes for about 4 minutes. And what we really talk about is the secret to being able to close $10,000 plus deals without having to get on the phone. And you're going to hear firsthand from a private client of mine who's been through this experience as a customer, okay? So take a few minutes, watch this, and I think you'll find it valuable in terms of the perspective about closing bigger ticket coaching and consulting deals without having to do strategy sessions, without having to do free discovery calls like everybody out there is doing, okay? There's a strategy, there's some tactics, and this is really, really cool stuff when you get it dialed in. This is what we help our clients do. You can head over to jacobkarras.com if you want more information about that. But I wanted to share this quick clip with you, which I'll cut over to. If you aren't already, be sure to subscribe. Give this video a like if you get any value from it. Any questions about this process of closing deals in the DMs, leave the comments below. I'll hit you back. We've got tons of other content on the channel about it. So if this interests you, be sure to have a click around and watch some other videos. With that all out of the way, I'm going to cut over to it and enjoy. Cheers.
I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, by the way, when I joined Jacob's inner circle, it was a DM. He just shot me a message. He said, "Hey, Zeki, I'm opening up this inner circle. I think it'll be a good fit for you. Are you interested?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Actually, I was thinking about reaching out to you. So shoot me the info." He sent me a Google Doc. I don't remember how long it was. It might have actually been 2 pages. And we're talking about a 5-figure investment here. We're not talking about like buying a $100 thing. He sent me like a 2-page Google Doc. I read it. And I told him I'm down. Shoot me the link to pay. I paid him, and it was a done deal. And I know I'm not the only person who signed up into his inner circle that way. And that was because, like I said, I had been in his audience. I had been engaging with his stuff, already had some level of a relationship, even just through the content that I've been consuming. So when it came time where he had an offer to put in front of me, it was a very, very easy process. It wasn't like, it wasn't like he had to have an appointment setter reach out to me, put me through a whole process, get me on the phone, go through all this. A 2-page Google Doc, 5-figure investment, done.
Yeah. And the rule at play there, folks, is the stronger the relationship, the earlier, the easier the sale will become, right? And if you think about outside of business, your strong relationships are with people that you've been through shit with. You've experienced fun stuff. You might have experienced bad stuff. Like you've had experiences together over a period of time. And so you engineer that in your business. They see you high, they see you low. Your audience rides the waves with you. But the stronger that relationship becomes, the easier and easier the selling will become. And it's what happens before the sales process, before the offer, that dictates the success of the sales, as far as I'm concerned. It's not the tool, right? Like we've done 30K plus deals with no doc. And it's not the messenger script. It's not the doc. It's not even that good of an offer. It's just the relationship that's been established. And the cool thing about the internet is that you have so much leverage to build relationships at scale with volume that you don't have to do it one-to-one. You can supplement it with one-to-one, or you can bring people on to help you supplement it with one-to-one. I just saw Scott Oldford put out a post saying he wants to hire a full-time person to get in touch with people from his audience. Not a setter, not a closer, right? Just to manage relationships. Right. And that's what we already do. Right. Myself and a couple of other people that help me out is that they don't get in touch to set for a call. They don't even get in touch to pitch a product. It's getting in touch to take that relationship to a slightly more intimate one-to-one level for people who are clearly active, clearly engaging, and clearly interested. And I think that's where the market's heading more and more, the way I see it. And that's the way I like to do business anyway. You send an invitation, they say yes or no. The frame of thinking here is let's say Zeki and I had something we wanted to sell right now. Zeki and I are going to dinner, right? At, whatever restaurant you like, we've got these other cool people are coming along. It's happening whether you like it or not, right? Jeremy, Beverly, Kelly, Jennifer. I'm just listing the names I can see. We're going to this dinner and it's happening whether you like it or not. Would you like to come along with us? Right? And you're not saying this in an arrogant way. It's just the stance. It's happening. Do you want to come? If not, cool. We're still going to go and have a good time. We'd love it if you joined us. The more the merrier. But if not, that's totally cool too. Right? And if now's timing isn't right, we're doing it again in a quarter. Maybe we can circle back then. Sweet. That's how we sell.